So my story of the week is we would go sometimes when I was working at Warner Brothers to a coffee bean over in Toluca Lake that was just a couple blocks from work. And obviously there were always celebrities around in Toluca Lake, but you would never know it because, you know, they're just like us. Yeah. So, and I had seen this particular person a couple of times with her husband, her then husband, getting coffee. He'd wait out in the on the street, parked in front in his car, and then, you know, I'd see her a couple of times, but this one time, I had no idea who was. Well, okay, so I would always wear my ID from work behind me because on a lanyard behind me, because I would file papers, right? And that it would always get in my way. So I just had a habit of throwing it around. So I'm standing in line waiting for my chai latte that I got from Coffee Bean, which I love coffee. I miss Coffee Bean so much. Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. They make a really good chai latte. So I get this tap on my shoulder and the person behind me says, Shelly? And I turn around and I don't recognize her and I don't know her. And I'm like, yes. She goes, she was just fixing, you know how sometimes shirts and dresses have those little things you're supposed to put on the hanger. Usually I would cut them off and I forget it. She goes, I hate these things. Can I fix it for you? And I'm like, oh, sure. Thank you. You know, hey, great. Have a great day. Thank you very much. And so when we're waiting for our coffee, my friend says to me, oh my gosh, she is so beautiful without makeup on. And I'm like, who is she? And she tells me, and right now, her Jennie Garth from 90210, she played Kelly. And I was like, oh my God, that was her. I didn't recognize her at all. So we had to pass her again as we were leaving because we walked from work and we were going out. And so this time when we walked by, I said, thank you so much for fixing my, you know, what's that called? Never mind. I don't know what it's called. But I, you know, said to her, thank you so much for fixing that for me. That was great of you. Have a great day. And so we walked out and then I saw her husband. Her husband's name was Peter Facinelli, something. Just at that time, they're divorced now. Sitting in it's always a nice day in California, Southern California, although today it's raining there. And he was in a convertible. And I think they lived somewhere around Toluca Lake. Because she wasn't in 90210 then. It was after 90210. But anyway, so that's my story of the week. Jennie Garth, all generally a great human being, fixing my clothing error. She was wonderful.